Hi, everybody. This is Marilyn. Do we have any audio for this? I hope we do. Yes, thank you. Okay, hello, everybody. This is Marilyn, and it is time for the noon edition of Welcome to My World. This is the 28th of March, which is a Monday. And my goodness, we've had awfully thin paint drying this morning. I mean, thick paint drying. It's been slow. However, one of the things that's going to be happening this week is because it's the end of the month. This is let's see, we got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday will be the last trading day of the month. So we've got a lot of what that means to the financial world is a lot of money is going to get repositioned this month to make the big hedge fund managers and the big huge traders, they need to look real good to close out their quarter. So they're going to be moving some money around. And I was sitting here kind of wondering why in the world it was so much like molasses this morning, especially coming off the holiday. And I suspect there were a lot of the morning got chewed up with a lot of meetings to get their game plan put together for how much money they're going to be moving here, there, and everywhere later in the week. And so I imagine tomorrow we'll see more volume. We had some questions last week about how important was it trading with volume. Volume just makes your life a lot easier. When the volume drops off and it's below expectations, which it has been for most of the morning with these indices, crude oil hasn't been much better. It makes it very tough to catch any really good. I mean, there are trades available. There always are trades available, but it sure does try your patience. So keep that in mind. Another tidbit I wanted to pass along, we have a lot of currency traders and Forex pairs traders. You might want to circle June 24th in red marker on your calendar because that is the day of the British referendum on whether they're going to stay in the Eurozone or not. And if you trade any of the pairs that have the British pound sterling cross with just about anything, let alone against the euro, that I suspect that Daryl will have trades set out a day or so before that referendum, because that's huge. If one goes, some of the others might follow suit, but certainly Britain is the anchor for that thing. We have the VIX has come up a little bit from where it was last week, and we've seen these indices sell off some. Bonds sat there this morning. I thought maybe they just flat closed the bond market, didn't go anywhere, and then all of a sudden it was a nice 10-tick up move on bonds. So let's see. We've got some questions in here about somebody's asking, what are these initials, YM and GC and TF and these things that we refer to in here? Those are the futures contracts. And so you can get more information about those off of the CME website. There is a basic under the education or in the forum on the Apex website is an excellent thing Daryl did on the basics of trading, so you have a better understanding of these markets and how these markets are interrelated. that I hope will help. Speaking of which, we're going to have the gold contract roll this week. Um, the current contract expires on Wednesday. However, I just checked and there's no interesting volume whatsoever moving over to the next month contract. So that tells me that tomorrow there will probably be a lot of movement in gold as the gold traders start to move their trades. They will be selling out um, their or whichever direction they've been for however long, but they will be closing out those gold contracts and then reinitiating their trades into the next month. If you trade, um, if you trade the Nadex products, please check their website because they roll on different dates than the actual straight up futures do. And you must be on the correct contract to trade Nadex, or you're going to be entering some trades that you really didn't understand very well. Okay? And then we've got another question. Can I clarify TF's increased data cost mentioned earlier? Yes. That's you should have gotten a post on that from Ninja Trader and from Ninja Brokerage or whatever your brokerage is. I don't understand the exact details. All I know is that generally it has something to do with the ICE, the Intercontinental Exchange, is either merging with or been bought out or whatever it is with the LIF in London. And so those two exchanges are merging, and they are now going to charge a fee, a monthly fee for trading. They come in packages, I believe, but I know I like the TF, but that particular package includes the DX also. At first, I was a little put off by that because, frankly, it just kind of irritated me. However, when you stop and think about it from a straight up business perspective, and you should be running a business, that fee is paid with a 110 tick scalp off of TF. So it's not the end of the world, but you can check the Ninja Trader brokerage website, and there's a form. And you also, if you have an account there, you should have gotten an email, and it gave you a link that you had to fill out. And I know I filled mine out, and they apparently didn't get that and sent me another one, so I filled that one out, and we'll see if that one takes. Anyway, I think that's about it. Since this morning has been so incredibly slow with the volume, really, we have lacked for interesting volume, that's for sure. Sometimes the afternoon going into the close, the last couple hours, can kind of make up for the morning like this. Personally, I'm kind of brain dead by then, but it also is good to know those kinds of things because we all have other lives. You know, if you have an appointment or you have to go take care of some family stuff, then you have going into the close. If you've been away all morning, you might sit down and see if there's anything that appeals to you going into the afternoon. Anyway, tomorrow morning we will have Canadian economic numbers at 8:30. There's a couple of them. They're not too much volatility, but if you do watch the Canadian dollar, that might affect your trades tomorrow morning. But at 10 o'clock tomorrow, I love this consumer confidence. Boy, we sure need a lot of geniuses to tell us what that is. But at 10 o'clock will be CB consumer confidence numbers will come out, and at 11:30 tomorrow, Janet Yellen will be speaking. So pay attention to that 11:30 time frame. It depends on what she has to say. You know, they're very big on saying first they're going to raise rates and then they're not going to, and then they are and then they're not. So it's worth noting what times those come out. So I think that's about it. The dollar euro cross has been very good today. The dollar has gone down and down and down, and the euro has gone up and up and up. But anyway, that's about it, I think, for today. So this has been my view from my world in Apex land, brought to you by Apex Investing. I'll see you tomorrow about noon.